Hold on, y'all. What's poppin', T-Subs and T-Squad? So listen, the moment that we all have been waiting for finally came, and it went just as quick as it came, girl. It is Chasing Atlanta. This is season 4, episode 1. Welcome home. Now, always gotta give a disclaimer whenever I review a new show. Only did about one review last year before my channel blew up, and I kind of left it alone. So this is all I'm gonna say, okay? Excuse me. I've been drinking, girl. Blame it on the tequila. And yes, I know I've been drinking since last week. I might have a problem, but that ain't none of y'all business. It's my channel. I say what I want. I say how I feel. And I only talk about and give my feelings on how I feel about what y'all show me. The camera can only use what y'all give it. So with that being said, I don't give a damn about your tweets, your comments, your DMs, your emails. Listen, don't come at me with it, okay? If you mad, scratch your ass and get glad, girl. I don't know what else to tell y'all. So now that I got that on up out the way, let's drop on down to this episode. So Wayne DePayne picks up Lil Kendra out of Shawshank. Yes, God. First of all, shout out to Wayne DePayne. A lot of people really didn't see it for Wayne, but I did. I think he's actually really cute. And he's supportive of Lil Kendra to a fault. You understand? And I can respect that because everybody needs and wants that one person. Come hella high water, they could depend on that person. So I'm really glad that Wayne is that person that Kendra can lean on. That's a shoulder she could cry on. That's the backbone that she needs if she needs to feel stronger and whatever it is that she's going through and have going on. And I'm here for it. So Wayne tells her that Lauren, Oliver, and Q went live saying that they wasn't giving, Q went on live and said that he wasn't giving her $500 to get up out of jail. And the both of them said that they never asked any of them for one red cent. Y'all, we really don't know the truth. I will say this. I did hear this months and months and months ago, girl, about this whole situation going down where, they said they was gonna help, then they didn't help, and then Oliver was talking about how he was gonna, do some free Kendra t-shirts. He was gonna sell them whenever he has shows and this, that, and this. Somehow, some way, a falling out happened, and then, they just decided to pull the plug. Listen, and look, first of all, I love T.S. Kendra. I love her down. I've been loving her since last season, and I still do. I love Wayne DePayne. But listen, I'm with you when you're right. I kind of understand how Q feels, and there's really no shade. It's like, girl, I didn't do the crime to get your ass in jail, so don't come to me asking me for no $500. But what I didn't like was them going on live and spreading that out for the masses, spreading that propaganda out there. Like, I just felt like that was very tacky. And Q, I'm actually kind of shocked because, and I like you, Q. I liked you since your first season being on the show, and you've always carried yourself with integrity and grace. You really didn't get into a whole bunch of fool-la-la that a lot of these other girls was getting on. So I was real shocked to see you up there, basically just lightweight slandering her the way that you did. Like, I just won't with that, Q, and I'm gonna be real. Again, this is giving you the real time. I'm gonna be honest. Just because I like you don't mean I ain't gonna get your ass together. You understand? But I really want y'all to work that out because at this point, it has been so long since that whole situation had happened. All it takes is for everybody to sit down in a room, talk, be adults, say what it is that you got to say, and just move on. Which is what I'm about to do. Moving on. So Q has a book signing for his second book, and he also announces that he will be leaving Atlanta and he's moving to LA that week. DJ Richie Sky was there in support. Shout out to DJ Richie Sky. I follow him. I like him a lot. I like his channel. I'm supportive of his channel and everything that he has going on. And baby, he looked damn good. So hey, should you ever see this? Hey, DJ Richie Sky, I'm your biggest fan. I got all your posters, all your albums. Yeah, I got them. Markel throwing shade at Q's book. Listen, all is fair in love and war because last season on Chasing Dallas, y'all kept bringing up the Atlanta girls, and I guess this was their way of getting y'all back for that. Now, I ain't like how y'all use Markel for that, but you know, listen, all is fair in love and war. Y'all talked about them, now it was their turn to get some get back. I mean, that's really what it is. This is a gay show. It was some messy queen in the background that said, yeah, they talked about us. Let's go on ahead and do a little yang 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 around the house. So it is what it is. Q, I love your confessional look. I love your confessional look. That look that you wore down to your book signing was atrocious. I did not like that outfit. Then you had the nerve to have some high waters right along with it. I won't with it, Q, and Q, I love you down. But I won't with that. I won't, No, I don't know what in the 1966 Pointer Sister album release cover that was that you had on. But I just won't with it, Q. I won't, but I love you down. So Oliver Twix was giving a show down to I Lounge in Atlanta, and that was the exact same show that we saw in the last season of Chasing Dallas. Carrie D was there. We actually saw a small peek of Carrie D. Shout out to Carrie D. I like Oliver Twix. Listen, I like Oliver Twix a lot. Mama girl, messy boots. But I love Oliver Twix. Oliver Twix brings that special something that a lot of these gay YouTube reality shows do, even though a lot of people call him messy, he do too much, he's this, he's that, he's too much outside the box, but I like Oliver. I'm sorry. I like Oliver Twix a lot. And I also like that song. So shout out to you, Oliver. Girl, Troy is back. Listen, Troy is hanging on by a wing and a prayer. I don't know what dirt he got on Andaria or anybody else in the background, but last season he gave me absolutely nothing. I'm interested in seeing what he's going to give us this season. He said he was real guarded last season and he's trying to come up out his shell. I hope you do that, Troy, because listen, after last season, I ain't want you back. I'm going to be, unless you was going to send me a dick pic. Much like how you showed your dick down to that tight-ass Christmas party that We Were Born had. Okay? But I'm going to give you a chance, Troy. Hey, Troy. So Oliver Twix tells his side of the story between what happened with him and Kendra. He thought before she went to jail that they were cool, but he heard that Kendra was mad at him for telling people that she was late coming to perform at T.S. Madison's show, so they did not allow her to perform. He says that he was going to sell some, like I said before, he was going to sell some free Kendra shirts and this, that, and this, and he ain't heard nothing else about it. And when she did call him, she straight up went in to let have on him. And after that, he just said, girl, fuck you with your jailbird ass. Don't come to me for nothing at all. Because, you know, and listen, we all do that. We all say we going to do something for somebody, but then Bitlam erupts, and then it's like, girl, fuck you, and the horse you rolled in on, girl, I ain't got to do nothing for you. I could go to bed when I want, I could go outside when I want, and I could fuck my man when I want. You know, you're the one with restrictions, not me. So I definitely understand how both of them feel when it comes to this situation. But again, I still feel like all of y'all are adults. All of y'all have something going on. All of y'all run in the same circle. So all it takes is a small sit down. Like, girl, listen, this is what you did and I ain't like it. And then, girl, this is what you did, I ain't like it. This is what you did, I ain't like it. Everybody can give their apologies or rebuttals and just agree to disagree or move on or forgive and forget. Damn. Because, like, I don't want this to take control of the whole season. I really don't. Like, you see how this fight done drug out my goddamn hair from Real Housewives of Potomac. And it was the same situation that happened with Trey Womack and Trey Howard on Chasing Dallas. Like, I don't want the same beef to run through the whole damn season. I'm just going to be honest. So, Oliver takes his dog Cookie to Dominique, and Dominique owns a grooming salon called Pup and Cuts. Shout out to Dominique. Dominique, follow me on Instagram. Dominique is really cute. Mama girl got her shot Bates the Buckhead. Yes, God, girl. Dominique, that confessional look, burn it. Moving on. Dominique says that he wants to talk to Lauren about what happened between his sister, and he wants to hear Lauren's side of the story. At first, I wasn't too upset about that. That is his sister. And then he has the ex-boyfriend coming all up at her, and I'm with him. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn how many dicks you suck or take up your ass. You still a damn man. That's still a damn woman. And I'm honestly not here for a man just straight up all in a woman face, because I'm more than sure that's what he did. We already saw him from his works during last year's reunion. You understand me? I ain't had to be there to know how that conversation went down. See, just like I tell y'all, your reputation is everything. You need to guard it with your life. That's the 48 laws of power. The sad part is it could have went a whole nother different way, but because that's what we saw of him then, I felt like that's probably what he did to that woman when that whole situation happened. And then Oliver was sitting down. He was like, child, all right, fine. I'll go on ahead. I'll relay the message. I'll let her know. So Oliver lets it be known that he and Q, no. He meets up with Lauren down to some Chinese spot because they was eating Chinese food. And she lets it be known that she's moving to China for 30 days because she needs to get away from Atlanta and she needs to find who Lauren is. Now, girl, Lauren, I guess. If going to China for 30 days is going to help you find you, then by all means, sis, do it. Girl, listen. My advice to you would just get you some Chunky Monkey ice cream, some Chips Ahoy, and put on What's Love Got to Do With It, put on Waiting to Exhale, put on Set It Off, put on Diary of a Mad Black Woman. You know, stuff like that. Like, be regular for once. Like, you picking up, moving all the way to China to get yourself together. Whatever, Lauren, that's your money. You can do what you want. Oliver lets it be known that he and Q aren't cool like that no more because he allows other people to get in his ear and get in between their friendship. He says he's called them, he's texted him, he's emailed him, Toucans and estranged him, hit him up on Scruff, Grindr, BGC, Adam for Adam if you're nasty. And he's just done trying at this point because Q just ain't feeling him no more. Which is sad. It is because I remember last season, both of y'all were like this and add Gardini to that. So, it's actually kind of shocking to me and I would love to get down to the crux of what happened between them. Oliver telling her about Lil Kendra's diss track. They kikied and cackled and laughed at that. Lauren feels like Kendra, Dominique, No. Oliver drops the dime to Lauren about what Dominique told him, and she feels like he's clout chasing off her name. Then she goes to turn around and says she feels like Kendra, Dominique, and Troy wants a come up off her and her name. Dominique was tea because I gotta be honest. If this was some situation that happened 2.5 years ago, and y'all already done been in the company of each other and you did not feel the need to say something then, but now that you're on the show and now you want to bring it up and make it seem like it was some recent, and I like you, Dominique, but it does make you look a little funny. But here's what I am going to say. Lauren, get the fuck off my computer screen, phone, PS4, Xbox, whatever you got, with all of this people trying to clout chase off of your name. Like, Lauren, you beautiful, you're very smart, you're talented, you're goal-driven, you are all of those things. But to sit up and say somebody got the clout chase off of your name on a YouTube-based reality show, that's a bit of a reach, mama, and it's no shade. Because I actually like you now. So it's no shade, but you reaching, mama girl, and I'm going to need for you to stop reaching. Moving on from that. So Lil Kendra goes to the studio with my man Wayne DePayne to do her new diss track, Free Lil Kendra, and it was a diss track because she dissed Lauren as well as Oliver Twix in her song, and I saw that video, by the way. So Troy comes down to the studio session to see Lil Kendra and to talk and catch up. Kendra pulls out the 2 contracts that they said that they never got, and she went outside for a little burning ceremony, honey. And that was basically the end of the episode. Troy, this is what I'm gonna say. You need to be a little careful, okay? Because Oliver, you and him are good now. He might feel some type of way about you being out there cackling and kikiing and kakan while, she was basically going in and letting have on him. I'm just going to be real. It seems like you're playing both sides of the fence. And, that's not such a bad thing so long as if you're doing it in reason. And you sitting up cackling, kikiing and, throwing the stuff in the fire and this and that. If Oliver feels some type of way about that, he will have every right to. I'm just going to be honest. But we can argue about that down in the comments, girl, because that's all I got, and I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down. Let's get the discussion popping. I loved the episode. So glad that y'all are back. Can't wait to see what this season and the rest of these girls got. And until next time, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye.
That's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system. It's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.